Yo, what is this, Hamby? And I was sitting here. I recorded some show on a blue screen, and I needed to voice over it. 27% of men under 30. This is 27% of the men under 30 say they haven't boned since turning 18. No fucking at all. No hoes. Zero hoes since turning 18. 27% of men. And that's only the ones that are telling the truth, that have for real mode on when they're being asked these questions, right? You think all guys are going to be honest about if they're boning or not? No, that's preposterous to say. That is completely preposterous to say that they're going to be for real about if they're getting any pussy, right? Listen, all right, I promise I'm not one of the guys in the 27%, okay? I get head. I get pussy. Don't be worrying if Hamby's getting boned. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say on that matter. I feel like the number is really like 35%. That's a good guesstimate. That's over a third of men under 30 that do not fuck. That means they don't have girlfriends. That means they have nothing to come home to after working their 9-to-5 job all day for the last 10 years. They are living lives with nothing, really. Not having sex is sad as is, right? But what I think is even sadder is the fact that, at the minimum, I think a third of men are coming home after their jobs to just do nothing, to have no family, to have no wife, no girlfriend. It begs the question, it's like, what are you working for? What are you doing all this for? And imagine when they're 40, they're still not boning, they're still not having sex. Really, what are you doing it for then? I feel like overall, like as a general society, we're just getting more and more lonely. And, I don't want to just be like boomery, be like, it's the phone. It's the phone. Like, it's technology. You need to get off that damn phone. But, like, if I'm being for real mode now, if I'm going to put it on yams, like what it is, like,
it's you on that damn phone.
It's people on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and Reddit and Pornhub and video games. All of this shit that's just, it makes it where you're okay enough to not have to go get hoes, have to go get friends, have to go make connections, because you're okay enough to just come home and jerk off twice and then play video games for the rest of the day and then go to sleep. Imagine if you're stripped from that. You're a 35-year-old sexless man, no family, like one friend maybe. And then like all of a sudden you're stripped of your video games and your porn and your weed and your social media. I feel like you would kill
yourself
very fast, like very, very fast. I think that social media has a lot to do with it, but also I feel like people just going and living without goals has a lot to do with it too. I forget what fucking guy said this term. He called these people that go throughout life with no plan, no goals, no aspirations, just drifters. They're just drifting through life, doing nothing, being kind of like shells of a man. All these things, seeing these statistics, which when I first saw the virginity one, it was fucking crazy to me. It kind of like begs the question. It's like, okay, what do we do about this? It's like, I don't think there's anything to do, really. Social media is not going anywhere, right? Like, kids are like, I teach kids. Kids are like 4 and 5 and have phones. Social media is going nowhere. It's just going to get even more and more and more integrated into society. So it's like, what do we do? I was going to say, make sure that the people that know this raise their children in a way to not live like this so that the future generation is better off than we were. But, no one's going to do that, right? I mean, I'm going to do that. A few other people are going to do that. But even so, our kids are going to go to school. They're going to be around friends that all have phones, that all have social media. They're all fucking sending each other nudes when they're 11 years old and fucking jerking off and watching porn and fucking playing video games all day. All of their friends are going to be doing this. So they're naturally going to want to as well. The FOMO is going to be like insane. Or if you let your kid go over to someone's house and they be able to use these things, they're really going to want to. And they're going to kind of resent you for not letting them. Which, I mean, honestly, I don't blame them. When my mom would take my phone away because I'd be doing dumb shit when I was younger, I would be mad at her. I'd be pretty mad at her, actually. Like, really mad. Like, really, really mad. And I didn't think anything of it when I was 15. But, like, it really showed, like, very, very, very obviously how fucking addicted I was to my phone and my computer, dude. Like, especially my phone. All I didn't play any sports. I didn't really hang out with friends outside of school. All I did when I came home was fucking watch YouTube and jerk off. And that was like a lot of my childhood. And I feel like so many people grow up and live like that now. And that's really why there's like so much loneliness and so much virginity and so much no hose. See how I pulled it all back together there? I was really rambling, but I managed to kind of pull it back together a little bit. Honestly, this speech is being held together by fucking spit and string. But, yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's it, actually. There's no anyways. See it.
Subscribe.